guys, welcome back to my channel. It is time for my weekly weigh-in, check-in, update and all that jazz. Hope you're doing okay. I didn't film yesterday because I did my KRAVE kit unboxing yesterday and I didn't want to do 2 videos in one day. One, because I haven't got time, and 2, I didn't want to bore you too much. I want to spread it out. I've got a mark on my head. I think I must have slept funny. Do you do that? I'm sure you get like pillow imprints on your face. There you go. Anyway, update time. So last week I carried on doing my carnivore diet, did really well. Did another week of dairy free, that was fine. I was tempted a few times to have some cream, but I did not. So I've done 2 full weeks of dairy free now, and also hit the gym. So I did my 2nd full week of my workout, my weightlifting plan, which is of a 12-weeker. So yeah, all went really well. The only thing that really wasn't perfection was I made pork curry and baked rice in the oven. I've never done baked rice before because I was having to stir it, taste it, stir it, taste it. I probably ended up having up 3 or 4 mouthfuls of chicken curry and rice. Not gonna lie, it was amazing. It's really but that's about as off the rails as I went. Everything was fine. All that stuff. Steph did ask me about do I still log and track and check my macros and stuff when I'm doing carnivore. I do still log everything, more so to make sure that I'm not under eating, because with carnivore I'm finding my appetite's gone and it is very low. So I do track. So when about 7 o'clock I go, oh my god, I've only had 1200 calories, that's not enough. It makes me bump up my calories. So I am still tracking. I use MyFitnessPal, and I think there is going to be a link below to MyFitnessPal. I'm not really like social on it, but you're very welcome to follow me if you want to add me, if you're on there, and have a look at what I eat. I do track every day. So I do track more so to get my calories up and my fat levels, just really to make sure I'm on track. And just I find, for me, some people find that tracking what they eat is very triggering and it does really harms their mental health, and I totally get that. I could certainly see where that would be, but for me, I'm the other way. If I don't track, my mind almost goes into a place of, well, no one's looking, so I can eat what I like. And I'm a grown woman, I shouldn't be thinking that way, but it is what it is. So yes, I do track still. So yeah, last week I was trying to keep my calories at least 1600 calories. Some days I was going up to 2000 because I was really hungry, and some days I was not hitting it. I was getting up to 1400, and that was after me having MCT oil, things like that. So that was kind of where I was last week. My lifting was great. I ended up lifting, I think, 22,000 kilos last week. Kind of because it was more than the week before, because I kind of tweaked the way I was tracking how I was lifting. But yeah, my body's killing me. I can already see the difference in my body. Like my shoulder definition is improved. See, look, as you can see, that's that bump. Pow, pow, pow. So I can see the growth already, which is incredible. Of course, when you're a bigger person, fat does get underneath your muscle, in between the gaps and over the top of it, so it will look more pronounced because of the fat on top, in between, all that stuff. So hopefully, as my weight loss journey continues, my fat levels will drop, and this will probably stay the same. It will just shrink because of the fat disappearing, but I'm happy with that. And I'm lifting heavier this week. I found yesterday it was all a bit too light for me, so the weightlifting thing is definitely working. And a few people have asked me about what I'm doing. It's a very well regarded fitness advisor called Jim Stoppani. He's done various plans. A lot of his content is paid for, quite rightly. He deserves to earn a living, but you can find it for free on places like bodybuilding.com. And he's really successful. He's massive, and yeah, it's good. So if you are looking to do a plan, it is hard. I'm not going to say it's easy, but check out Jim Stoppani. So in terms of weighing, I just finishing my period, sorry to say that. So also another reason why I wanted to hang on an extra day to weigh in officially, to see if that improved things on the scales or made a difference. So last week I did have a little weight loss. I think I dropped 1.4 last week, which I was okay about. I was pretty happy with that, considering I am weightlifting and all those things. I was pretty happy about that. So I stayed on track last week. I drank my water, I had my period, I did my heavy weightlifting, and I actually got on the scale, and I think I lost 0.2 of a pound. So basically, pretty much I've kept the same, minus a little dot, which quite frankly, if I blow my nose, that's probably what it is. But I'm really happy with that, because like I said, my body is changing and I can feel it. And obviously when you go to the gym as well, your bodies do retain water after you've been to the gym because they're traumatized. So I do feel that as well. And I'm not too fussed right now. My mindset is on the weightlifting because I know I'm doing everything I can. I'm following the process and my body is doing what it's supposed to do, which is improving my muscle mass. And my personal prediction was going to be, I may, over the next remaining 10 weeks of my weightlifting plan specifically, I might lose 10 pounds if I'm lucky. But I'll be hopefully gaining muscle mass and be a swole goddess, polar bear robot, Terminator. So I'm not too fussed about the scale at the moment. I'm more interested in like my body, how it feels. I've noticed as well my stomach, where I pull my belly warmer knickers up because I wear belly warmers, big knickers that come up to here. Where it sits on my waist is actually it scoops in, so there's actually a little gap on the elastic. I can put my fingers down each side. Is that my body's trying to do abs, I think, and so there's a little bit of a gap there. And also I noticed as well, additionally to that, the excess skin is starting to increase on my upper stomach as well. When I sort of look down that way, I can see that the crepiness. So I think my fat is definitely going. The scale is staying the same. I'm happy with that. If my body shape changes and improves, if my heart health gets better from what I'm doing, if my fat percentages drop, my clothes feel better, looser, and my overall shape and my ability to be well, particularly right now because obviously what's going on, I'm really happy. So although this is my weight loss journey, it's more of a fat loss journey, and I do think my fat levels are starting to drop, even that's not on the scale. So I do remain confident. Yeah, I'm really happy. I've pretty much lost a dot, but I know my muscle mass is increasing. So yes, I'm becoming, underneath all this, hopefully a strong, physically muscular, strong, athletic woman with just a layer of fat on it, which will shift. So yeah, that's where I am. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you very much for joining me. Also, I want to say I've hit 2,000 subscribers, and I'm going to print it off. Do you know when YouTubers get that gold button or the diamond button to say, because YouTube send it to them and it's like 100 quid's worth of MDF wood and they paint it, to say how many subscribers you've got. You only get them if you get like 100,000, so I'm never going to get one. So I've got a paper one. So I've got 2,000 subscribers, so thank you so much. You have no idea what difference it makes to my journey, having so much support and all you guys cheering me on, helping me, pushing me in the right direction if I'm not making the right decisions or I'm asking for guidance. The amount of help and support I get from you guys, and some of you guys have been with me for over like 2 years, and it's such a long journey. I'm 115 down now. And of course I want to get into those 220s. I want to get in Wonderland, I want to get under 199, but I also want to do all the other things as well, which is improving my health and all that stuff. Hopefully between now and the end of the year, there'll be an equilibrium point where I will stop gaining so much muscle, and my fat loss will start to drip down again as well. But for now, I'm really happy with how my body's feeling. My mental health is in a good place. I feel really pumped and motivated and happy. Obviously, that's the endorphins of exercise. Gotta love the endorphins. But yeah, I'm really positive. So thank you so very much, everyone, for all of your lovely help and helping me stay at 2,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a good week. I have got some other videos coming up. I've got some things I've been asked to do product reviews on, but I think my postman's kidnapping my post because I've not had any for ages. So I'll be doing a product review of a ketone testing relating product, and some other bits and pieces as well. I've got a new cookbook, which from Martina, who does the Keto Diet app. You know, one of my favouriteest authors for recipes for keto. She's very kindly sent me a cookbook, so I'll be looking through that over this week and picking out some recipes. Hopefully try and keep it carnivore if I can, but maybe I'll just drift across to just general keto a little bit. I am eating about between 5 and 10, 12 top level carbs at the moment, but it seems to be agreeing with me, and the dairy free as well seems to be okay. I might start bringing in cream again. I think it was Jo who said about she's okay with cream, but it's cheese is her problem. So maybe I'll start bringing in cream again to some of my recipes, if not coffee, making some creamy sauces to go with some of my meat. I think that'd be good. So thank you so much. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. If I get my products to review, I'll be popping in to review them. And if not, I'll see you guys at the end of the week for 4 week of eating and all that stuff. Have a lovely rest of your week, friends, and I'll see you soon.